'Tis I, Alycia. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to look into the curse of Tutankhamun's tomb. I don't know that much about Egypt stuff. Just gonna let that be out there. I don't want people to be like, oh my god, you got this wrong. You know what? I don't have a producer. One lady over here doing all this by herself, so. Alright, so this is what I found. Hopefully it's correct. The curse of Tutankhamun's tomb is a legendary curse that's said to be associated with the discovery of the tomb of the ancient Egyptian pharaoh. Tomb is discovered by British archaeologist Howard Carter in 1922. It contained a treasure trove of artifacts and treasures. According to legend, a curse was placed on the tomb by the priest of the pharaoh to protect it from grave robbers. The curse was said to bring death and misfortune to anyone who entered the tomb and disturbed its contents. So now I've got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curses we're going to look into to see if this tomb was cursed. So first let's start with that question, because Lord knows maybe this is a 3-minute video. Was a curse placed on this tomb of Tutankhamun? Oh, come on. There we go. Interesting. I'd say yeah. That's like legit. Too legit to quit. Hey. That actually seems like that was a thing. Okay, so this is to protect the happy family unit, lineage, heritage, all of this stuff, right? In the past, there was some type of thing done, we'll say like a ritual, I guess, a reading of words. Intentions were set, okay? This is like because we need to protect the legacy as they move on into this new life, right? They're recircling back in, right? And the idea is death and destruction. Do not jack with our stuff. Okay. We also have, again, death. Definitely. Because they are satisfied that this was done to protect the energy, the legacy, as they go over here for reincarnation. So I'm saying there is actually a curse. That's what this says. Again, it's tarot card reading for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. Not that I would probably advise you to go over there and find out if it is cursed. Okay. So then let's get into Lord Carnarvon. Lord Carnarvon was a British financier who financed the expedition to discover Tutankhamun's tomb. He died shortly after the tomb was opened, and it was rumored out his death was a result of the curse. All right, so what happened to Lord Carnarvon? What a impossible name to say. Let's just say, tell me about the Lord and his curse. Lord C. I'm going to say yeah. Interesting too, because he had a choice. So I think that would say he knew about the curse before he decided to go in. He goes in and jacks things up. I think he knew about the curse, but he probably dismissed it or thought it was just some fairy tale type thing. That's how this energy comes about. Because it seems like what this mission he sent on to go here to this tomb, he can't just let a rumor of a curse stop him. It's very important. He has to continue this work. He has to go do it. So this is very much, he went in here, he messed around, he found out he got whatever he was due, like he got paid for his job is how I'll put it. I don't know if he got payment, how this assignment was going. He did the work, he got his payment for it, however that was. However, Muerto, it comes from this, getting into this tomb. And I think there was this idea too that he had a choice to make, but he also, like, he had other things he could have been doing, and for some reason he, like, ignored all of the internal signs, the external signs, the advice, the whatever. There was a lot of, like, warning signs to him flashing up. He ignored them all. He was just like, no. So, at your own peril. So, alrighty, well, there's the Lord C. Let's go to George J. Gould. George J. Gould was a wealthy American businessman. He visited the tomb shortly after its discovery, and he died a few months later and was rumored that he had been cursed. All right, George J. Gould Jingleheimer Schmidt, what happened to you? Were you cursed by the tomb? My goodness. He, again, this is somebody else. Now, he had a lot of other options he could have followed. I think he also got a bunch of warning signs like, don't be doing this, don't be doing this. He very much follows his own lead, does what he wants to do. Nobody's going to tell him what to do. No way. He was going to go over there, and there's some type of intent to make money off of this. I don't know if he's going over there like just because he's rich, but also that he was trying to figure out how to turn this into some type of money-making endeavor, whether that's bringing back something like, here, have us some sand from the tomb or something. The idea of him going over there is, I can, and I want to see how I can monetize it, right? That's his whole thing. However, this guy, I think no matter what, he was going to be doomed one way or another. Like, he's on a collision course with destiny that's not too good. Like, it was already set in motion. There's some other secrets going on about this. So, this one, I would say it's not exactly the curse specifically. Maybe this is competing businessmen. There's some other thing going on here we don't know about. So it's not just like he went to the tomb and you're cursed. That's not it. This is something about he's getting aced out here of profiting off of anything with this. So something else happened. So that might be, another reading. So not exactly the curse, but some other business deal gone awry. Okay, Sir Archibald Douglas Reed was a radiologist. He took x-rays of Tutankhamun's mummy, and then he died a few years later. It's rumored he'd been cursed. All right, so the radiologist. What happened to you, Sir Archibald Douglas Reed? I don't think so. I don't think he was. I think this is just related to his work. This is like, I don't know how safe this radiology technology doing x-rays back in the day was when this is going on in the 20s, 30s, whatever. It doesn't feel like it maybe is necessarily the safest thing. However, and I don't know, like, is this, if it's super new technology, maybe they weren't aware of what other exposure dangers here. But it's almost like, because this is a part of his career, it's a part of like what he was just doing for his career. That's all it is. It's like, that's what I'm gonna guess. There's something related to, and I think he knew there's a risk at some part of working with x-rays and whatever else he was working with. I don't think this is the curse. This was him making a reasonable decision, analyzing the risk at hand about this career. So I don't think this is related to Tutankhamun in any way. This is just, you know, kind of like the person who works in like hazardous waste and then they end up growing, you know, another ear. Similar idea. All right, AC Mace was a member of the excavation team. He died shortly after the discovery of the tomb. It was rumored he was cursed. All right, AC Mace, a part of the excavation team. Were you cursed? That's so, okay, so he's coming here. He's bringing in the help to excavate this place and to uncover the mysteries of the past. He's working together with a team. He's shining a light on the past. Yeah, this is kind of a, I think it is kind of a curse because it is a, you're exposing the secrets of the past. You're messing with something you shouldn't have been messing around. Fuck around and find out. You're knocking over the wine, right? Like, look at this. Like there's no care, caution for what they're doing. So it feels like AC Mace, like, oh, I'm just a member of the excavation team. But maybe he was like, I don't believe in those curses. And this is like, once you're dead, you're gone. Like, this whole idea of like, there's disrespect going on, in my opinion, that kind of came back to bite him in the ass. So the curse, in a way, I don't know it's direct curse, but it's kind of a curse in the way, like, whatever spirits are around in there hear that shit and they don't like it, and it's kind of like, all right, buddy, we got your number, you're on the list. That's how that comes across to me. Like, you're not the main dude who came in here and was starting all this stuff, but you're kind of disrespecting and we're not kind of into it. All right, now, last one. Carter's pet canary. According to legend, Howard Carter's pet canary was eaten by a cobra shortly after the tomb was opened, which was seen as a sign of the curse. All right, so the pet canary, Howard Carter's canary, is eaten by a cobra. Well, well, well. I think that one actually is true. I think the cobra actually kind of like that was a sign of like, now you've done it. Now you've knocked on the door. You've awakened us. Let's see how this is all going to play out for you. This is like you have changed the course of the future. That you've unsealed the sacred spot, right? You've changed. You've turned it upside down, right? And now, great vengeance and furious anger. We're going to show you what's up. We're going to show you what's up. There's a reason why the curse was put into place on purpose, and it's almost like an idea of escalating events to show you what's going up. Like, we are not going to like let this go without messing with you. There's High Priestess energy here, and it's like, if you want to come to battle, you've come to the right place. So I think that Cobra got that Canary, and that was a part of it as well. Well, this is a place I won't ever be going to. Nope, nope, nope. No desire, none. But I don't know, maybe you do. Maybe have you been there? If you have, tell me in the comments below. I'm totally curious. If you like readings like this, join me in the Moonmoth Manor at AlyciaWicker.com and get access to videos like these early and ones I don't release here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.